What's up, y'all? Welcome to WILKE'S world. In the woods again this morning. Hell, it's 25 degrees, man. Why not? That's when them motherfuckers be moving anyways. Ain't seen none yet or nothing, but just walking around, checking shit out. Bunch of signs of deer, but walking around, stomping through the woods usually ain't how you see them anyways, but I had to get out here. I miss this shit. Go on these journeys in life, Sometimes I think, I've said this many times, you start losing so much of the shit you love and slowly stop doing all the things you give a shit about, and I'm not saying it's not necessary, because it just sucks, but it could be necessary to get you to realize who you are and what you're about, what you're truly about and who you truly are, and in that case, it'd be worth it. It's been a long fucking road, man. It feels like it's never gonna break, man. Like, it feels like it's never gonna stop, and it seems so long, and you can just barely keep going and barely keep going. They always say when you're at the end of it, you're about as broken as you can be, and I ain't saying it has to be that way. I don't think it should have to be that way, but there's got to be a better way than this, but if it works, it's good, but hopefully we all learn from some of this shit. And with all the freaking ways to get information out there, hopefully people are anyways, but I sure as fuck didn't, and I'm hard-headed as fuck anyways. You ain't gonna tell me nothing, I'll listen to you and shit, and I give a shit about what people say, but inside me, I always know what I need to do, kind of, and even if it's the fucking wrong to the world or whatever, I'm okay with it somewhat, you know what I mean? Because me and myself and God or whatever, I'm always just cool with it, because I was gonna keep going down these roads as long as I had to, and I feel like I'm at the dawn of this shit, so it's fucking good. But like I said, I make these videos talking about shit and tell you guys all the time, when I get the right answer how to do anything, I'm gonna be fucking freeing people, not fucking slaving people. That's for damn sure. And that's how it should be. We should be giving back as much as we can and helping people as much as we can. And you get all fucked up in some of this shit, and you start thinking this is one way that I know that you can fucking beat some of this shit. I always thought I had to find my purpose, you know what I mean? Though what I was doing wasn't enough, and I don't want that to happen to y'all, you know what I mean? In this world that you're in, I do think you need to spiritually search a little, you know what I mean? Get where you need to get on some of that shit, and maybe sometimes you won't truly get there till you fucking fall all the way down, but I think that some of us have fallen all the way down. They should keep the rest of them from not, you know what I mean? That's what a lot of this shit's been about myself too, I'll take it so they don't have to, and the Jesus theory, you know what I'm saying? But fucking, just it shouldn't really have to be that way, somebody, we go through this shit, it should stop other people from having to, I always thought I had to fucking search outside of myself, for God too, and you learn a lot about yourself when you stop doing that. But when I was working all the time, trying to raise a million different families, relationships all falling apart all the time, which I was a fucking big old pain in the ass, man. I made a lot of mistakes and treated people a lot of bad whenever I was when I didn't know what was up, and I forgave myself for that, and I am sorry to everybody that I've ever done that to. I hope they know that and they forgive me for it, because I forgive them for anything they've done to me, so two-way street on that note, I want them to be happy, and be happy forever if they can be. Like, I don't want no one to suffer that I've ever known or ever loved or ever still love, you know. Probably always love everybody I've ever loved, you know. I don't ever quit, so, you know. But, you know, don't run back down them roads. I don't try to, you know what I mean, really, you know. And, like, mostly because, you know, I want them to be happy, you know. And, like, the way my life goes a lot of times is, man, I have all these lessons I got to keep learning, and I don't want to drag nobody through it, you know. And, like, though I'm at the end of it and I'm ready to have somebody, you know, like, that's for damn sure. Like, I'm over this shit, you know. Like, I'm ready to have somebody. I'm ready to be somebody, you know what I mean, for somebody, you know. And, like, be myself, which has always been good enough, which I didn't realize that I was enough most of the time. That was probably one of my bigger problems, and caused me to be a dick in ways that I shouldn't have been, you know. But it was mostly me, you know, like, not believing in myself that caused most of my issues, really. And not realizing, you know, who I am or what I'm capable of. I always knew I was capable of, you know, making a living and getting through just about anything, but, like, I was very easily agitated, still easily agitated, guys. That's me, okay? Like, I'm going to flip out sometimes, and that's just how it is. I try not to hurt nobody's feelings and try not to be mean to nobody, but goddamn it, like, I can't take people's shit, and shit stresses me out, you know? Like, I can't stand the fucking sound of a crumbling bag of chips, you know? Like, I can't stand people crunching, you know? Like, and I try to remove myself from those. Those are just little thing triggers, you know, that fucking piss me off. And, like, yeah, I know they're my triggers. So, like, I work on it the whole time it's going on, but I've been working on that shit for a long time, man. And that shit still get right to me, man. Like, I think they're doing it on purpose almost, you know, and I know they're probably not. They're just eating their goddamn food. But even when my own kids be stressing me out, I'm like, you better quit smacking. Better quit crunching. Get away from me with that shit, you know. And I let them get away with murder, you know what I mean? I still jump their asses, like. But, dude, that's me, man. Like, and I ain't ashamed of it. It's just one of the things, you know. You're you. You got your fucking things that you don't want to deal with, you know, and you shouldn't have to deal with. Like, you definitely need to work on yourself and try to make yourself more to where you're happier. But, like, you're going to be happier whenever you freaking stand up for yourself. You know, remove yourself from situations that bother you. You know, definitely push yourself into dealing with it too, you know, but, like, you know, in some ways, man, you got to choose you and, like, not put up with the bullshit. Like, you got to choose you. And I think that's one of the biggest lessons of being down here and being on this earth school, if you want to call it that. But, like, you know, when it comes to most of the shit, like, you don't realize that you've always believed in yourself anyways. Like, it's not something you got to find or figure out. I guess maybe you sort of figure it out, but you probably already know that you do. You just don't realize how much you believe in yourself already, you know, or you wouldn't even still be here. You always have your own back, even when you're giving it all away to everyone else, you know. Like, you still got your own back in there, and you still keep going and keep trying, and, like, you can't be assholes to everybody, and you got to give back some, you know, and, like, and constantly not get involved in people's drama. If you're like me, you know what I mean, I just try to fucking, I won't do much gossiping, and I'm not gonna fucking hate much on stuff. I'll hate on big things if you want to, all you want, like the real fucking things I see that might be issues, but I ain't gonna fucking really shit on anybody for the way they're living their life, you know, because it's their goddamn life, man. It's their goddamn life if they want to get fucked up. It's their goddamn life if they're miserable and keep doing the same things. And, I mean, it's their goddamn life if they're happy and keep doing the same things. It's their life no matter what. It's your life, you know? And, like, you got to choose you. You got to choose your life, you know, and what you want and what you believe to be about yourself, you know, and, like, what it's going to take to get you to your goals and your dreams, you know. Like, I've never been a goal setter, you know. I got some big ones right now. I'm trying to stick to the small ones and get there, but I ain't never really been one that has goals. I've always wanted things. And, you know, you go through a lot of this shit, though. You do get rid of a lot of your wants and desires that keep you strapped down in the belief of, I guess, God damn it. Here I go. Now I'm talking like a spiritual fucking guru. But no, like, you got to get rid of some of them thoughts about abundance and stuff. Because, like, if you fucking know the truth about the place that we live, man, this place is so fucking abundant. It's unfucking real. I mean, there's everything you ever wanted everywhere, you know? Like, I made some of these comments to people before, you know, like, you take shit back to the store and shit, you know what I mean? They don't fucking stock it back on the shelves, man. They toss it. They don't even need to fucking re-put it up. They fucking ain't worried about it, you know? They're making enough money. They don't give a fuck, you know? Which is fucked up, because if you think about a lot of that shit, because then if you steal something, then they're fucking tripping, and that part's a little fucking stupid. I'm not saying everybody should just be running around stealing, though I don't give a fuck if you do, but that part's a little bit weird to understand. But like I said, like, they'll fucking hang you up to the fences if you fucking steal something small, but yet if you buy it and take it back, they'll fucking throw it away anyway. So what the fuck does it really matter? You know, like, why the fuck wasting everybody's time? All right, dude, look at this jackpot find. My little buddy down the street's getting ready to start soccer. We'll be taking this one off for him, for sure. Oh, Dennis, I got you something. But anyway, I love the neighborhood kids, man. They've had my back as much as anybody ever has. They've gave me reasons to be as much as anything ever has, just like my kids do, you know? And like, and everybody understand, man, these kids are a lot smarter than we realize. Like, everyone wants to talk about how the fucking world is going to shit, and I want to fucking say the old way was better. Well, you know what? It's all needs to be mixed together anyways. Like, that's where you're going to find the good shit anyways, man. The old and the new, you know, and fucking, we don't need to be staying stuck in a rut. This is an abundant place, you know. They fucking got this thing they call the law of attraction that fucking, if it's a fucking thing, man, that's why I want to learn, man. I want the kids to know, you know, like, I want the fucking kids to know it and believe it and understand it as much as anything. As much as fucking I've ever wanted to believe in it myself or fucking understand it myself. And like, because that's how it should be. Like, it shouldn't just be about fucking killing yourself and never having everything you wanted. Like, granted, like, understand this. Like, I totally believe that if you were making enough money to live and get the things you wanted, also, that would be heaven to you. You know what I mean? Like, money don't bring happiness. Well, you know what? Fuck all the people that say that. You know, we've been hearing that shit forever, and it's like, you know, maybe it don't. Sure as fuck makes things way easier and way less stressful, and get you things that you can get and be proud of and fucking enjoy and ride and fucking drive and fucking do things you want to do. Go vacations and shit. Like, this place is necessary for that. It seems to be necessary that you got to have this fucking stupid fucking money thing, this fucking stupid paper that we fucking owe our lives to, which I don't agree with that part, you know, guys. I really don't. Like, I think it's dumb. I think the reason why they told us about slaves in general was so that we'd fucking not pay attention to the fact that we kind of become them ourselves, you know? Fucking hustling every day, running around every day. Like, don't get me wrong, there's power in doing that and taking care of your family. I get it, like, but killing yourself, stressing yourself out to always be fucking doing and trying to fucking get and fucking never having enough, and it causes major fucking problems, man. Especially if you fucking, like, I mean, I fucking know it caused me a bunch of them. You know, I couldn't give everybody everything I fucking wanted to give them. I felt less of a person, you know, and like, fucking couldn't hustle enough, and then you're not there enough. You're fucking slave to your work, you know, fucking gotta be on time all the time. You owe them fucking everything. If you fuck up there too, you're fucking stressing out, you know, and it's like, I just don't feel like it's the best way for things to be. And like, I ain't trying to change your guys' way of thinking on it, because I know how I feel about things. Like, and you got to put yourself first, and that's what I'm fucking slowly fucking finally realizing, you know. Like I've been saying, you know, fixing my world's not that hard. I focus on me and fucking do what I need to do and get rid of all the other bullshit. Making my life fucking abundant is not going to be hard to do. I mean, the rest of the way abundant, because I'm abundant in a million ways already. You know, I'm a fucking gazillionaire when it comes to fucking having the best kids I could possibly ever fucking have wanted, and, you know, having a good family, and fucking even growing up, got to do a lot of fucking things a lot of people ain't got to do. Fucking family's good on both sides, you know, fucking, you know, my uncle and them, they had horses, lakes, three-wheelers, and bikes, and freaking, it was a fucking blast, man, back there, you know, living back then, man, swimming in the lake and all that shit. Like, some of that shit, I swear to God, they make movies about. Some of the shit I fucking got to grow up with. And I was poor, kind of, you know, like, so yeah, money probably don't bring happiness, but like, definitely gets the fucking monkeys off your back and wolves off your back, whatever you want to call it, you know. I always say comments like, you know, I want them on my back because I'm getting ready to eat them, you know what I mean? Fucking, I'm the trap, motherfucker. But anyway, so all that, you know, all that shit's cool and all, but like, I don't know, getting back to it for me is not gonna be that hard, and I'm not gonna fucking slave for someone else forever. I'm gonna fucking go back to work, and yeah, look, not looking at it that way like you are a slave stops it from being that way too, guys. Like, you know, when you look at what you're getting from it, and, you know, like, so like, it's really fucking shaky ground on the way you look at certain things, you know, like the point of view that you take controls your outlook and kind of controls what it becomes. And like, which I fucking understand a lot of this shit, because I look at things a million different directions every fucking moment, every second. Like, it's fucking crazy, like, the way my head works. But I don't want to be nothing other than me, and that's it, you know. Like, I don't never want to be nothing else. Like, what else would I want to be? No, I don't want to be nothing but me. Spirit, body, whatever, I don't care. This is good enough. I'm good enough. I'm worthy. You're worthy. You know, you're good enough. You know, just got so many things that fucking drag us every other direction, you know, like I said, and you got to fucking cipher through what you want to fucking believe, what you want to fucking feel, and understand different things the right way for yourself, not for the right ways for the world, man. It's fucking the right ways for you, you know. And whatever's right for you is going to be right for the world, man, especially for your world, you know. And then they'll fucking get you all fucked up in there and be like, well, you're cocky, or you're fucking selfish, or, you know what I mean? A lot of the shit that's fucking going to try to make you feel that way is pissed that you're not giving it attention. You know what I mean? It's that it's not getting a takeaway from your life, you know. So like, that's another tricky thing to understand, is how to fucking have boundaries and stuff, which I'm fucking not good at. Sometimes I just got a fucking wall up. I don't fucking let nothing in, you know. But like, I didn't used to be that way. But so like, yeah, like a lot of things just want your fucking attention. And when it don't get your attention, it's going to hate on how you feel about yourself, and get in there and make you think you don't love yourself because you're not loving them the way they want to be loved. You know what? It does start with you. Loving yourself is the most important thing, and the rest will come. If you can love yourself, anything else can love you too. You know, what else is there, you know? And, you know, let's get in here and say some crazy shit, some against the norm shit. You are everything. You know, every person, every fucking animal, everything, you know. Nature, all of it. This world, you know, we're kind of all of it anyways. It's all inside of you, you're inside of it, you know. And like I said, we got to get it all working together for you, not against you. Enough of this fucking back against the wall, man, butting heads, you know. Like, it's time to come up out of that corner and fucking rip this shit a new one, you know. It's time to fucking live. it's time to be. I'm gonna go back up in here in the woods again and fucking smoke a couple smokes and fucking chill out and try to see some deer. So, y'all have a great day, man. Love you. Love everybody. Peace, love, hair grease. Man, keep swinging and keep believing. Wilkie out, motherfucker.